Hey there guys, and welcome back to UnJaded Jade. So, this video is in response to a video that I posted yesterday, and let's just say it has been a bit of a mentally draining past day. The response was not very good. Well, I say that it wasn't all bad. There were quite a lot of people who kind of got the video and who commented amazing things, or who felt happier or inspired by it, and to those people, I'm glad that you gained something from it, I guess. But at the same time, there were enough people commenting things that made me think and made me agree that I felt as though I did not want that video representing me or my views, or portraying things that I may have been accidentally portraying that I really don't feel are part of me or my values at all. Yeah, so if you didn't get to see it, the video is unlisted, but it was called I'm Not a Normal 17-Year-Old, 10 Reasons, and it's basically just random things like not wearing makeup every day. The thing is, with that video, the intentions were so, like, innocent, if you know what I mean. Like, I could not have predicted that response at all. Like, I did not even think, like, at all that I would get anything to that extent. Like, it didn't even cross my mind. I wasn't putting it up, like, with the intention to boast or with the intention to divide people or anything like that at all. And I literally, normally I post a video and I sit and I reply to comments for like an hour, but yesterday I put up the video and I went and I watched a film for 2.5 hours, and then I came back and I looked at it and I was just overwhelmed by the negative comments, which weren't, like, I can deal with just like hate comments, general hate, but these were people that in the community kind of I respected, you know what I mean? I respected their opinion and I could see the point that they were getting at. And so yeah, today I just kind of wanted to address it. So basically I should have explained it in the other video better. I should have explained it at the start, but I didn't want the video to be too long, because when a video is too long, you know, it doesn't get as many views and stuff like that. So I just didn't want the video to be too long. But this one could be a bit of a long one, so I'm just gonna warn you there. So, I have not always been as confident as it may seem I am today. You might see me and you might think, wow, like, she is embracing all these unique qualities about herself when she's putting herself out on the internet and that kind of thing. But yeah, I was not always like that. I went through a phase in the middle of secondary school where I was very much made to feel alienated, and as though I didn't fit in, for things like not having to have my eyebrows done and not wearing makeup every day. I was kind of made to feel less cool for it, or the fact that I enjoyed learning and I cared about my education. It just wasn't something that other people really cared about, and I was therefore labelled as not normal. And so the thought process behind that video was to celebrate the reasons that I wasn't normal, and to basically embrace this individuality that I once tried so hard to suppress. That was kind of the intention of the video, and I never intended to make it seem like I was better than the norm, or that I'm superior and the people who don't do the things that I do are inferior. That was never the intention, like, at all. I think inadvertently, by using the word normal, I don't even know how I did it. I was just so blind to how divisive that word is. It literally insinuates divisions between those who are one thing and those who aren't. And I'm sorry for how blind I was to that fact. I mean, I didn't say this either, but the initial title of the video was an ode to what makes me me. But then at the same time, I have a YouTube channel and I'm very aware that certain video titles just won't, like, people just don't click on it. And I thought, you know, oh, what makes me not normal? I just thought it was a much catchier video title. And I wish I'd just stuck to my initial thing and just gone with the video about what makes me me. But no, I went for the other one and kind of regretting that now. I would never want to support or build upon stereotypes that teenagers are one thing, or that teenagers are inherently negative or lazy or boring or superficial or bitchy or any of those things. I don't want to perpetuate that cycle even more, because I know that that is a thing. And yeah, I just think I was blind and stupid for not even considering it. So let me start again. Hi, my name is Jade, and I am not a normal teenager. And do you know why that is? Because normal is a societal word, and normal doesn't really exist, and it's not tangible or able to be defined. And I am not normal, just like you are not normal, and everyone is unique, and you are not one thing. You are a multifaceted person. You can be a girl and you can not wear makeup, and that's fine, and that doesn't make you better or worse than a girl who chooses to wear makeup. It doesn't. What I'm trying to get at is that everyone is unique, but no one is made better than others for their unique qualities. And if I made it seem at all in my other video like I was being pretentious, or that I thought I was better for these qualities that I used to make me think were worse, then yeah, I'm really sorry, and I really would never want to do that nor support that. I mean, my unique traits include things like being randomly obsessed with self-improvement articles on the app Medium. And that doesn't make me better than a person who would rather watch Netflix. I mean, I still watch Netflix, do you know what I mean? It's not like you're one thing and you're not another thing. You are individual, and no matter what you like or what you dislike, that's okay. And what I was trying to get at in my last video, which I clearly failed at, is that no matter the things you like, and no matter how much you're ever made to feel as though you don't fit in, you do fit in, because everyone fits in and no one is the same as another person. I think it's important that people are different, because I think that's why the world works. I mean, imagine if everyone cared about the same issues, then other issues would just never be addressed. Or imagine if everyone was just sciencey, then you would never have the art and creative expression in the world. I think it's so important and necessary that we do have these individual differences, and I'm so sorry if I made it seem as though things that I did or that I liked made the opposite seem less desirable. I also just wanted to say that because my last video touched on aspects of myself which I really used to feel not very confident about, it was a very vulnerable video for me, and clearly that didn't come across either, because everyone thought I was being cocky or boasting in a video for 9 minutes about myself. No, I felt very vulnerable in that video, and after all the comments, they weren't even hate comments, some of them, they were just like constructive comments. But I'm quite a sensitive person, and I did sit for the evening and cry in my bedroom for quite a bit. And I also, I guess I just wanted to say that being sensitive is okay, and also a reminder that, yeah, hey guys, I'm human, very human. And I think having a big following can make people think that I'm like perfect, or this perfect human that you can look up to on a screen, when really I'm just an imperfect person, just like we all are. And I'm sorry that the unplanned ramblings of my last video may have offended people in any way. That really was not my intention. So yeah, I just don't want this to tarnish people's opinions of me. It terrifies me that people think that I'm conceited or that I support things which are literally anti-feministic. Someone asked me on Instagram, are you a feminist? And I don't even think it deserves an answer. I think everyone should be a feminist, and when I say a feminist, I don't think that entails believing that women are better than men. I think feminism is about equality, obviously, but I also think it's about celebrating the individuality of women, the fact that we should stand to raise one another up, as opposed to focusing on what makes us different, which is, Jade, like, what are you doing, mate? We should celebrate what makes us together, do you know what I mean? If this video was equally as awfully said as my last one, then don't feel like you shouldn't tell me. Please do tell me. I do appreciate you sharing your opinions, and I think online platforms in general are a place where people should be free to voice their opinions, even in comment section, even for sensitive people like me. So don't ever feel like you should not have your opinion heard. So yeah, if you are unsatisfied with my response, then you're free to say, do you know what I mean? And if you liked the last video, then I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm going to make it public, unless everyone thinks that I should make it public for other people to see. At the end of the day, no matter what you like, no matter your gender, your sexuality, what you do in your free time, what school you go to, whether you really love learning or detest it, you're amazing. Yeah. And I'm not better than you because I have a YouTube channel. God no, I'm not. I'm just average. I'm just average, and I talk a lot, which is why I'm expressing myself through a camera. But yeah, I really appreciate you hearing me out. Have a lovely rest of the week.